everybody, it's Patty, Rockstar Mom. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do the little red box, and I have a couple of other quick things I want to talk to you about. But first of all, let's start off with the little red box. I know so many of you really like this, but if you're not familiar with the little red box contains the products that I am loving right now. I'm using pretty much every single day. And I might use it for a week, I might use it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, who knows. But they just happen to be products that I'm loving for one reason or another. Now this is strictly color cosmetics, makeup. It's not skincare. So let me show you what's in my little red box right now. I consider this cosmetics or makeup because like all of us, we're trying to do the best we can with our skin and the sun, but I needed to replace my sunscreen and I was sort of in a hurry, so I just picked this up. I think I got this at Target, but I'm sure it's everywhere. It's the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Liquid Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 70 with Helioplex. And the reason I purchased this one in particular from the drugstore is that it says that it layers invisibly under makeup and moisturizers. Well, I would never put sunscreen on under my moisturizer. I always put it on top of my moisturizer just before my makeup, but for whatever reason it says and moisturizers. But anyway, it does have a little ball bearing in there, a BB, so that you need to shake it up before you use it. But first time I've used this, I've been using it probably a week. So far so good. My makeup goes on just fine over it. And speaking of makeup, for my foundation, I've talked about this before. I've pulled it back out. This is probably what I'm going to take to Europe with me, although I'm probably going to have to buy a new one before I go. But it's the Urban Decay All Nighter. And it comes in a pump, and I wear the shade 6.0, and that works really well for me. One of the things I really like about this foundation is it only takes a small amount, whether I use a beauty blender or a brush or my fingers. Well, I rarely use my fingers, but a brush or a beauty blender. It takes only a small amount. I get very excellent coverage from just a very small amount, and I mean just a couple of little teensy pumps of this will do my whole face. It dries almost instantly, and I do not have to powder if I don't want to. It covers instantly any of the sunspots that I have on my face. I love this. I absolutely love it. So Urban Decay All Nighter 6.0 is my shade. Love it. Now for a concealer right now, I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape. And again, you've seen a zillion reviews on this. I know I've talked about it. It's pretty much my favorite concealer, and I have these wonderful trenches under my eyes. I don't have darkness under my eyes, but I have those trenches, and that creates a shadow. So, you know, the shadow in the trench just my circles are very predominant. So I put it right, I just dot it just on my cheek, right next to that trench, and then I blend it into that trench. And rarely do I go up under my eye where I've got a little bit of puffiness, but I'll just do it right here. And then once I do that, I do powder it. Right now I'm setting it with the It Bye Bye Pores loose powder. And I have a small fluffy brush, and I just very lightly dab it on and then brush any excess off to sort of set it before it does settle in any fine lines. It does not stop it completely. I have a lot of fine lines under my eyes, but it helps a little bit, and it seems to help this too. just a little bit. I'll even use the Shape Tape on these marionette lines right here. Not every day, but when they're looking especially bad, I'll put just a little bit in there, pat it in, and then powder lightly with this. It bye-bye pores. For blush right now, I'm using the Milani Baked Blush, and I wish I could tell you the color of this, but the tag on the back that shows the color is gone, and I have so hit pan on this. This is one of my all-time favorite blushes, and you can see I have really hit pan. I need to replace this, especially before we go to Europe. So I'm going to just take this with me and try and match it. It's Milani, and look, this little, this is how much I've used it. The little plastic, clear plastic top. So, love this blush. Love it. I'm also using for a little bit of bronzer, and I do not contour my face, but I do use a little bit of bronzer on my neck area to sort of hide my double and my triple chin. I got this in one of the Petite Fur boxes. It's by Lily Olo, and you can tell I've really hit pan here. I barely touched this highlighter because I don't use highlighters. I don't want to call attention to these trenches, but I've definitely used a lot of this. I love this color. I'm sure that I have something in my stash that will be very similar to this that I will love, but like I say, this color works real well for me. I just purchased this a few days ago, and it's the Bare Minerals Bare Sensuals, and look, I've not pulled the plastic off. It was in a box. I saw Emily Noel review this, and when she showed these colors, I knew I had to have this because these are my colors. I think I can wear every single color in this collection, but I'm going to see here if I can cover this so that you can see these colors. They're just absolutely beautiful. All plums and wines and pinks and a couple of glittery shadows, shimmers. I've worn this every single day since I got it. It will also go to Europe with me. For my eyes, I'm using, in my tight line, Urban Decay Binge. It's a dark blue. Whoops, dropped it, dark blue. And I'm wearing the Milani Supreme Cold Cajole on my lower eyelash line and to just line my eyes with. The last thing I am using right now is the Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Makeup Setting Spray. And basically how I use this is after I'm completely through, I don't want to get it on my eyes, so I'll just cover my face like this and just give it a light mist. And I like the way this setting spray softens any powdery look on my face. I think that's what I really like about this. So that is what's in my little red box right now. I don't know if any of you have ever ordered anything from Carol of the OCarroll show. Carol has a little store on eBay and where she stocks different things. And I've ordered from Carol a few times, and it's so fun ordering from her because she always packages things so cute, and she always gives you a lot of extras. A couple of Saturdays ago, on her Saturday morning video, Carol showed this little pink backpack that you actually attach to your backpack. And I knew then that I was going to be carrying a backpack with me to Europe. So I didn't know which one. I still don't know which one. But I thought, how cute is that? And how cute would it be with this hanging off of my backpack? It has paper in, but I mean, you could put anything down in there. Look at the little straps. Look at all the jewels. So I ordered this. I sent her I told her in the comments, I want that. She said she had, I think, one of these and one of another color. And I told her in the comments that if she hadn't sold it yet, I wanted this, that, to send me information on how to get it, or if I needed to go to her store and take the chance of it being there, but whatever, if it was still there to hold it for me. So I did order it from her, and when I received it, I got the little backpack. She always puts goodies in it, in your bag. And look at this. Oh my goodness. The Pom Pom that's so popular now. So she sent me a Pom Pom. Then she sent the little bag. And in the bag, look, this is wine lip tint. It looks like, I think, 2 different colors. Are those not the cutest things? I haven't opened them yet, but I will. And then she sent a new makeup brush. Feels wonderful. It's synthetic, which I love. Doesn't have a brand name on it. It doesn't matter. It's going to be wonderful. I want to thank you, Carol. Thank you. And if y'all don't watch Carol every Saturday morning, I'll put a link to her YouTube channel below. And she's just the gadget queen. I always have been told I was the gadget queen, but trust me when I tell you, I cannot hold a candle to Carol. So she will entertain you if you haven't subscribed to her yet. Speaking of makeup brushes, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was watching Nisha from Sugar Puff and Fluff, and I know all of you watch Nisha. Information below. But Nisha showed something that she had been sent. And as soon as I saw it, I said, I've got to have it. I finished watching the video. I went to order it, and when I clicked on my emails, I realized that I had an email waiting for me from the company wanting to send me a set. Can you believe that? So let me show you what it is. It's by the Brush Bar, just in case you did not see Nisha's video. But the first part of it looks like this. It's hard plastic, has a little hole to hold on to it, but there are 3, on this side there are 3 partitions, and each one is different nubs. You turn it over and there are 3 more. So basically, you wet your brush, put your soap on it, whatever soap you're going to use, and you clean it with this, and you can hold it down in the sink. I have used this probably 2 or 3 times already. I love this. I've tried so many different methods of cleaning my brushes, and this is by far the easiest to handle. I've worn the gloves, I've worn the little pad that goes in your hand. I've tried everything under the sun, but it's like, things are awkward to hold on to. This is so easy, and you just pick whichever one you want to use to clean your brush, depending on the size and what the brush is, and it cleans. You rinse this off, you're good to go. And it even comes in its own velvet-like bag. Now, in addition to this, they have the dryer rack, and it's plastic, looks sort of like an eyeshadow palette. Got to make sure I open it right. It opens, and look, You close this back up. These little hangers are out and they're very flexible. And you just take your brush. Now, there we go. And hang it. And if the brush is too small, they provide you with some little rubber bands. And on my smaller brushes, I have had to use these, but the rubber band makes it grip. And you can just slide it out. You can use the in-betweens for bigger brushes. And that one is not quite, but you get the idea. And then you set this on a ledge somewhere. On your countertop is an ideal place. What I do with it, out on our front porch out here, we have those great big columns, and the columns have ledges all the way around, so the inside ledge can't be seen from the street. So I'll take this out there with my brushes, and I'll just set it on the ledge on the inside, and they dry in the sun, and they're dry in no time. And it even comes with its own little bag also. I know that the Brush Bar is giving us a discount on these. I will put it in the bar below. Make sure you use the link and the coupon code that I provide you if you want to get a discount. How much fun? How much fun? When I wrote the girl back, I said, just 5 minutes ago I was watching Nisha's video on these and was on my way to order them for myself, and you read my mind. So I love these. These are very practical. You need these in your life. Trust me, you need these. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for sharing my videos. Know that I love you, and I'll see you soon. Don't forget to go out and be kind. Bye-bye.